the Bills get worse as these games go on, and it gets pretty frustrating as a Bills fan to watch. Let's bring in Mick Aussie right now. There was no doubt frustrated yesterday watching his Denver Broncos get drilled by the Chargers. What's up, Mick?
Man, that was terrible. But I got a 9-teamer moneyline multi, and if your Bills win it, I win a 9-teamer. So it was a good week for me to get back into doing some multis. Already cashed a 5-teamer. So let's hope your Bills beat these Jets, eh?
Wow, a 9-team parlay in the air with the Bills. I feel bad for you as a Bills fan. I've been here, I know. And look at this. The Bills nearly tackle him, and then he gets away early. So the Jets are going to be starting the drive on a 35-yard line, their own 35-yard line. 14:06 left in the fourth quarter of this game. We got a 20-20 game. Mick, the Bills, they were up 20-10 early. They give up a Hail Mary before the end of the half. Aaron Rodgers really wasn't looking very good. They give up a Hail Mary, gives him a little bit of confidence. And the Bills have been a better team tonight, but here we are in a tie football game, and their field goal kicker missed a kick. He missed the extra point, 47-yard kick only. Bass has been terrible for them, and that's why we got a 20-20 game right now.
Yeah, look, I don't think you got enough weapons. You relied too much on Josh Allen and the running back, but I got sucked in. Like, you won a few early and then you lost a few. So I kind of got sucked in listening to too many people about how good your Bills are. Really hope they beat the Jets. I mean, what's that? Firing the coach of the Jets, Aaron Rodgers. He owns that team. He's the boss. What an absolute control freak. Drives me nuts. I really hope your Bills win, mate. Screw Aaron Rodgers. And I kind of like the Jets, but he's just too arrogant and too much control. Don't like that, mate.
And the Jets pick up a first downer now at midfield. So, yesterday, Mick, I did like the Chargers yesterday. I figured, the Broncos, they're kind of the same teams, except the Chargers have more talent. You know what I mean? Like Harbaugh, it's funny, even though he has Herbert, he's really changed the style, right? He plays boring football. They just want to run the ball and play defense and low-scoring games. And that's what Denver are trying to do. So I kind of knew it was a bad matchup for them. But now it's Thursday night, Mick. So we'll get you on Thursday. We're going to be on Thursday. It'll be finally your team will be playing on primetime television, the Denver Broncos against the New Orleans Saints, the Sean Payton Bowl.
Well, first of all, yesterday was terrible. Down 20-0 at the half. We started bad. I mean, we even tried to upset Harbaugh. He had a bit of heart trouble. Maybe it's those NCAA bosses stressed him out too much. Not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were bad, mate. We were really bad. I'm a Herbert fan. You watch. Herbert's now got a decent coach, a really good coach. I think he might end up being a great quarterback now that Harbaugh's in charge of him. I don't like the softy surfers. That's why I was so upset that we were absolutely pathetic. And then the commentators try and make out we're a chance for the last minute and a half. What a load of rubbish. We were never in that game. We came good a little bit in the second half. Sutton caught a big catch, but then it was an offensive line penalty. So just a mess all up, mate. But yeah, the Saints, we were -1 favourite. Now we're underdog by 1. So tough game. Big battle of defenses, I think, on Thursday night.
Yeah, you would figure, but I don't know. Like the Saints can score, as we see, right? And people think, whenever people think it's going to be a low-scoring game, it turns into a track meet. Devontae Adams is, like a lot of wide receivers. He's kind of a headache and stuff. Not fully. You know what I mean? They are until they're not, right? I don't think Devontae Adams is a bad teammate with the Packers. No. I don't think he was a bad teammate with the Raiders until, like, the last few weeks where it's like, okay, it's done. I'm not playing anymore. But the Bills do need that extra pop, Mick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they expect Josh Allen to just do everything. And you got to be kidding me. 3rd and 11. Hell of a pass from Aaron Rodgers. We'll give him credit, and he got smoked on it. Old school Rodgers stood in the pocket, threw it over the middle of the field, and completed the pass. I got to tip my cap. As a Bills fan, it's very frustrating that you give that up on 3rd and 11. So what's your prediction, Mick? Broncos or Saints? Is Sean Payton going to win his homecoming game? He's going to want it bad. We'll get your pick on the other side. We'll see what Mick says. What are they saying in Edmonton about the Edmonton Oilers Slow start, 0-3. It's a train wreck. It's an oil leak. It's a spill.
Now you've done it. You found the advantage for gaming. Odds.
It's a battle of ineptness. It's a battle of ineptness tonight. Now, seriously, you could let's go get that kid in the van shoes that made the kick. And it's been a couple of weeks in a row on College Game Day. The kid made like a 50-yarder the other day in Eugene, Oregon. These kickers can't make, like, it's just like brick city. And you can't blame the wind. It's just bad kicking, man. Bad kicking. As Greg Deadleg Zerline misses another kick and allowing the Buffalo Bills to hang around. Yeah, Mick, his nickname used to be Greg the Leg because he was such a good kicker. He used to nail kickers, like he used to nail long kicks all the time, this guy. Greg the Leg Zerline. Now it's Greg Deadleg Zerline. And Tyler Bass, the Bills kicker, he's Tyler Ass because he's terrible. Tyler Bass. He's missed an extra point, missed a 47-yard field goal. So it's 2020 still, and this total really is slowing down because of the craziness of the kickers right now. Okay, Mick, so what's your prediction Thursday night football? Your Denver Broncos and the Saints. Who you got, Broncos or Saints?
Oh, I got to have some confidence in the Broncos. I mean, if the quarterback Rattler from the Sooners,
he's good,
and also South Carolina Gamecocks. What a funny name! If he's playing, I mean, Broncos are going to be a chance against a second game of quarterback, but defenses. We missed Patrick Surtain big time yesterday. Out injured with a concussion. With their top wide receivers out with a concussion, so I think low scoring. But I really hope we can come good. And yesterday was the first day I got to watch the whole of the Broncos, and I was damn disappointed. So no wonder I've been not happy with them, mate. They were terrible yesterday. I hope they can pick it up. I really do.
So, Mick, before we get you out of here, CFL football, the playoffs are coming up. We've got another week left, a couple of weeks left here of the season, and the playoffs, 2 weeks left of the season and the playoffs. Disappointing year for the BC Lions. I mean, they're not even going to end up hosting a playoff game. They're hosting the Grey Cup. There was talk about, all right, we're going to win the Grey Cup. You know what I mean? It was all built around this year. They're not even going to end up hosting a damn playoff game when it's all said and done. And they're not a very, they just got smoked on the road. I don't see what'll be any different. I mean, I don't see them going into Saskatchewan and then going into Winnipeg and winning back-to-back games right now. The Alouettes are the favorites to win the Grey Cup at plus 200. The Bombers are plus 225. The Argos are down to plus 375 right now. Rough Riders plus 400. BC Lions plus 750. Ottawa Red Blacks plus 1,500, Mick. How do you think it's going to play out? Who do you think is going to be in the Grey Cup?
Oh, mate, BC Lions were terrible against the Regina boys. Absolute disgraceful. What's Rourke doing? Hopefully he comes good. He's got a couple of weeks. I still have some confidence in the Lions. But
they should start Vernon Adams.
If the weather's bad
in
Regina or Winnipeg, they're in trouble. They're in trouble.
Yeah, but they're not winning with Nate Rourke, right? They were winning before Vernon Adams got hurt. They lost 2 games. They panicked. They signed Nate Rourke, and now they're 2-5. So you know what I mean? At some point, it's like, all right, we're not winning. I mean, we were winning when Vernon Adams was the quarterback before. That's my take on this, but it seems like a hill they're willing to die on. But yeah, like you said, Mick, they're not good. They're not a great cold weather team, the BC Lions. If they were playing good football, I'd say, all right, like in the past couple of years, they had a shot. They went into Winnipeg. They sort of hung around and stuff, but they're just, they're gutless, this team. They're soft. They can't tackle. They get pushed around. Like, tackling is a big problem for them, you'll notice. Like, teams just run the ball down their throat, and the BC Lions just bounce right off them.
Yeah, that was pathetic against Saskatchewan. But look at the Argos. Beating the Bombers, they're coming. Like we said, Chad Kelly's got more games.
They're the dangerous team.
Great running back, good receivers. The Argos could be a surprise. Like we said, you just got to get hot right now. Next few weeks, get hot, and you can go all the way and win the Grey Cup. So, yeah, I like the CFL playoffs. I really do.
There's a catch for Dalton Kincaid. The Buffalo Bills are now moving the football. Except as we've seen with their field goal kickers, both teams tonight, nothing is guaranteed no matter where you seemingly are on the football field. Bills are now 3.5-point favorites. So, Mick, we got about a minute here. Yeah, Edmonton. Now, there's no need to panic. It's a long season, but I know expectations were high for the Oilers. And 0-3 start. They've been terrible. They're getting killed.
Oh, mate, they lost 6-0 the first game. Imagine paying all that big dollars to go and sit there. The crowd was bored. Then they got smashed in the second and the third game. Just terrible, mate.